important, very, very important. Home we take for granted. And in creativity, sometimes we have to adjust that. It's as important to be creative at work as it is at home. Okay? Tools to sharpen creativity. Brother Sister talked about it just now. Just a reminder. Why again do we need these tools? Remember the tools like the meditation, the silent sitting that your sister does, your spiritual books and everything else. What it does within you. It's not the inclination part dealing with seeing the children. It's about us. What it does, it is slowly, slowly from here opening up, so it's getting bigger and getting bigger, so that we are able to access, able to get in touch with the bigger wisdom, with the bigger sense of knowledge, that you can do things just like that, you can solve things just like that. That's why brother says, why is it when the first time you write, throw, crush, throw, but when you meditate, you don't have to do that, you're already in touch. Meditation opens you up, you're in touch with your inner self, the wisdom within us. And that's why we say, sharpening intellect from where creative comes, that meditation, silent sitting, of course the left and right brain stimulation, why? To oil the mechanism, addressing the challenges, doing family projects together, discussions, brainstorming, your ideas. When you tell me something new, I have to think about it. When I think about it, I'm expanding my horizon, working my brains. Because family walks together, we become more peaceful, we become more restful, we're more calm. You know, that's when all these people came up with their ideas. And be careful about the words that we use. That again comes back to tapping in all your earlier brains, right?
Now we have identified some problems for you. Now these are some of the problems that commonly occur in a home environment. They could relate to education, to money, to media meaning distractions from the TV, the radio, that sort of thing. Food, you know, the kind of food people eat, health, those sort of issues. Energy, you heard about energy, we spent a whole session talking about energy. And time. Alright, have I mentioned 6? There are 6 items I mentioned in this session. Okay, 6 items I mentioned just now. Now you think about this. I want you all to think about this. Which of these issues do you identify with? Alright, something that you are that comes to you, something that's close to your heart. Okay? What are the issues that you want to deal with? Or you feel that that is a challenge you want to deal with? Alright? Essentially the question is how you can use your creativity to tackle problems in this area. Right? So think about which particular area you want to go into.
Some tips as to bring dealing with little situations at home. Okay. Some of the ways in which parents deal with it is okay. It's little chores, about time to watch TV, time to bake, time to eat, time to read, time to do homework. Then they draw what is known as house rules. How many of you grew up doing timetables? Did you all do timetables? I grew up, my mother would always put timetable. Even now, when I'm stressed out at work, I put timetable 8 to 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:30. And then at least I managed to pack everything I have to do within the day. So something like that. You know, children love structured life. They don't like to be told what to do. But at the same time, they don't like time just at large like that. They actually like structure. But they like structure in a democratic way. You say it nicely, tell them this way, and then they like it. So the one way to do it is sit with them and say, okay, let's do a timetable or house rules, whichever you want to call it, and then you work out what time, all that you can do for simple things. I mean, if they had a punch up in school, you can't do a house rule for that. These are for simple issues. The other way for bigger children, but I don't think it applies here so much, it's when you have teenagers and they want to borrow your car, they want to go out, come back late. One of the methods, and again, it's for you to decide whether you would want to adopt this method in your family, is to draw simple contracts. Some people think, oh, that's for corporations, that's for business, that's for Western world, not for it. That's fine. But why they do contracts is, okay, you discuss with your son. Son, you want to use the car? Okay. Twice a week? Alright. What time? Okay, he says no, 3 times. We come back, what time? So it's drawn a contract. Agreed. Both sides have discussed it. Agreed, you draw a contract. If he doesn't no need to shout, no need to scream. The contract broken, next week no car. Finish. Okay, that's it, done. Okay, so that's contract.
So you're going to formulate a question. I'm just giving you this as an example. You're not. It's not compulsory that you do this. You can formulate a question. How can I stop my child watching too much TV? Okay? That is what we're going to ask ourselves. We're going to ask the creative side in us and get the creative side in us to come up with a solution. I mean, that's basically the purpose of this exercise. Okay? So similarly, if we for the other topics, you can formulate questions like, how can I get my son or daughter to eat more vegetables? How can I get my son or daughter to save money? You know, those kind of things. I mean, there's just some examples that I'm giving you, right? Now, after the discussion is over, you're going to come here and provide us with some entertainment. Because we're all very God-stricken. We want to see a role play here from each group, alright? So you're going to basically come up here and act out or enact the problem. Okay, what is the problem? You can play father, one can play the family situation. What is the creative solution that you have identified to solve the problem? And then we want to see the whole thing being presented here. Okay?
Okay, I just wanted to introduce the scene. Here we have the mother and the son. Son Varma, the mother. So the son has a timetable which he's supposed to follow, okay, for the 7 days. And the scene is that the son is watching Mr. Bean, okay, at 2:45 p.m. just after school, morning school. Okay, so scene 1.
Mama, what should you be doing?
I'm watching Mr. Bean, Amma.
But what should you be doing right now?
I'm supposed to do my homework.
So why don't you do that?
Give me 5 minutes, Amma. I'm very tired. I'm just back from school.
Okay, you can have 5 minutes. But after that, please get back to your books.
Okay, Amma.
Varma, it's already 5 minutes up. Time is precious and time lost is not going to come back. Food, energy, time and money cannot be wasted. Right? So, don't you think you should get back to your books?
Okay, Amma.
So what's going to happen is we're going to be the father and mother. There's going to be children, kids. Okay, one is going to be a teenager. One is going to be from the age of 7 to 12. One is going to be the age of 3 to 6. So that's a very crucial age that you want to have. Okay.
Papa, I have some problems. I need to discuss with you. All my friends are very planning to get money, but why only me, a dollar? Can I have that $10, please? Not only me, my sister also having the same problem. Sister got small problem. I want toy, I want ice cream. Please, Papa.
Children must understand, we parents, we also have some financial situation we have to think about. So some parents, they earn money, we earn less money. So to our budget, we have to do certain things. So what we will...
I don't understand. I don't understand. You understand? No. Can you please explain to us? How about you?
Okay. Listen, kids. We know you guys are doing well in school. You guys deserve more. For you guys to earn that amount, that extra money, we have to come up something very creative. Alright? Can I show you? Okay. This is what we came up with for the kids. Okay, now we are explaining how it's going to work. Okay. We call that reward calculation. Okay? We do practice that in our work, but we use it at home as well. So what we do for the guy, for the 2 kids are, we're going to have a child, right? And we're going to call it CBI, which means Child Performance Index.